Welcome.
Welcome to what, buddy? What is this? What are we doing? Welcome to Smoking the Snobby. God. All right.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on, everybody?
Good.
How's it going?
Good enough.
Yeah.
I had a good day. It's pretty cold out, and just for people out there who are experiencing winter storm, I hope you're safe.
Yeah, I hope you're all safe too. And when he says it's cold, it is Florida cold, man. It's like what, 50 degrees?
It's like 50 degrees. I mean, the lowest you can get is like 30s.
At night.
Yeah, at night. Sometimes.
What's the coldest weather you remember?
Honestly, it was like New York.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've lived here since you were like 6, so...
Or Atlanta. It was like New York City or Atlanta for me. Because Atlanta was pretty cold out there.
It was, but it wasn't... Uncle John texted this morning saying it was like -2 degrees.
That's pretty bad. Which, I'm not shocked by that because it's New York. It's northern part of New York at that front. So, it's going to be pretty bad out there.
That is snot freezing weather, ladies and gentlemen. Snot freezing weather.
That's New York right there.
It is. They got about 2 feet of snow, and we got a brisk wind down here.
Yeah, we got a brisk. In comparison to what's going on in New York, it's pretty tame in comparison to what's going on.
Yeah.
In New York,
Hopefully, you guys stay safe.
Yeah, let's hope you stay safe. So,
grab some hot cocoa and listen to the episode because this one's a doozy, and I'll let Auden do his little shtick for this. Next series. Go ahead.
So for the next series, I think 5 weeks or so, we are doing every Best Picture nominee. This was my idea. I think I've mentioned it a couple times in my top 5 films of like 2025, and the fact we didn't want to talk about the films too much that we did listed, but I think we knew that these films would get Best Picture nominee because, they're the most talked about films of last year and they're the most critically acclaimed films of 2025. So we felt like we want to reserve some of our thoughts for our videos. So this is going to be fun.
Except Jay Kelly.
Very funny, yeah. Actually, I was expecting Jay Kelly to get nominated, but there is a certain other film I was not expecting for it to be nominated, but we will talk about that soon.
Do you want to talk about all the movies that were nominated in this episode? Or... everybody knows. We're going to go through all...
I feel like we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking about... So, Frankenstein, Sinners, one after another are pretty much expected. That got nominated. We know Begonia got nominated, which is very cool. Did not expect that at all, but very happy about that. Begonia, Sentimental Value, Secret Agent.
That looks good.
Secret Agent does look pretty good, except it's very hard to find it, especially when it's a foreign film.
We'll find it, because out of that whole list of movies...
It did came out in 2025, but it was in Brazil, so we don't know when it's coming out in USA.
Oh, you don't think we'll find it?
I'm sure we'll probably find it.
I'll be honest with you. That whole list of the movies, except for the ones I've seen, I'm most interested in seeing the Brazilian movie.
I'm actually pretty interested in that too, and I got the chance to watch a couple of these Best Picture nominees with a friend or with you.
Yeah, don't watch some of these with me. It's wasted on me, especially the non-cool ones.
And then there's one film I don't think we were expecting at all, which was F1. Again, we'll talk about our thoughts on the movie later, but I was shocked by it.
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about Train Dreams.
Dreams.
That is our film that we're talking about today. Now, from our experience alone, I've heard about the film. I just never got the chance to see it. I've heard very good things about it in like November or December of 2025. He has never heard of it.
I didn't know about this movie until he showed me the list of Oscar nominees.
Yeah,
I couldn't care less about the Oscar nominees or the Oscars. But I do like movies.
But they're always really fun to talk about, though, the Oscars.
Yeah.
But this time, the nominees were very good this year. Some surprises that are not great.
I don't know. My favorite is watching the Oscars for all of the background people, right? Sound editing. Do stuntmen get Oscars?
Okay, here's the thing about the stunt category. It was never a category in the Oscars. Now it's going to be next year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What's an off-the-cuff Oscar nomination? I know sound editing is there. which I enjoy, actually.
Sound editing is there.
I like that.
Best sound.
Best sound. What about the catering people? The people that make the food for everybody. Those people should be nominated too.
No, that's not going to happen.
They're the heart of a film set. The way to everybody to do good work is through their belly. Let's take a moment to recognize all of the catering people that deliver the cookies, deliver the sandwiches.
That's not going to happen.
And for those who have fallen in the line of duty for catering.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Moment of silence.
That's not going to happen. So.
Moment of silence.
Nope.
Thank you. Craft services. That's what it's called. Not catering. Craft services. And the award goes to Mommy, because Mommy makes awesome snacks. Okay. So this whole thing with Oscars, it's going to encompass the next, I guess 8 or 9 episodes of the series, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much for a while.
Wait, will this go beyond? When do the Oscars air?
Like, when did it first air?
No. When's the Oscars this year? What day?
I think it's like March 15.
Will we get through all of the movies by then?
I feel like we would.
Okay, cool. Because it defeats the purpose if we continue watching and talking about Oscar nominees after the Oscars. Who do you think's going to win? Do you want to make that
for Best Picture?
Do you want to make that prediction now?
No,
let's do it now.
I'm going to save it.
You're going to save it for when?
The last film.
So when we do the last episode, you'll make your prediction?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I should do that too then.
Yeah, pretty much. I think you should do it.
Okay.
I think you should save your thoughts for later. So
okay, stay tuned.
Yep.
So we went through our first movie.
Yep.
In the Oscar nominees list.
Yep.
And I already forgot the name of this movie.
It's Train Dreams.
Train Dreams.
I just said it.
That's right, you did.
What, are you deaf or something?
No, I just care very little about this movie.
Wow, you are. Which we will talk about why that's the case.
Well, go ahead. You're the one that, you're the one. This is your thing. You're making me watch these movies. So
it's about a
give
guy.
Give the people what they want.
So
Tell them.
The story is about a guy named Robert who's a wood chopper, I think.
No, he's a lumberjack.
Yeah, he's like a lumberjack. Yeah. And, he lives in Idaho.
He's a wood chopper.
Ow. And he basically does this for his life, and then he kind of meets this woman in church. He starts to get married with her.
Yeah. There's more to it, though. It doesn't start with him being a lumberjack. They spend... No. The only thing I liked about this movie is it was under 2 hours. But
yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it takes place in
like
early 20th century.
Yeah, early 20th century America in the West.
Yeah, the tail end of like the railroad expansion.
Yep.
Right. They're just kind of tying up loose ends. It's about a guy who is an orphan essentially and goes and gets sent out to, where is this? In Idaho?
I think it was like in Idaho, yeah.
Somewhere in Idaho.
Yep.
And he grew up there kind of wandering aimlessly in life.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And then it just kind of cuts to him as an adult. It kind of just, we don't really know his backstory. I think the premise of this movie is that he doesn't even know his backstory. He doesn't even know where he comes from.
No, because he doesn't know who his parents are.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the movie. Thanks everybody for listening.
That's it, guys.
Have a good day.
That's it. Our podcast is done. Find out our thoughts about it in our Instagram page. But I will say this.
Gun to my head.
I really love... Why did you say that? Well, obviously you can't see it. What he is doing right now.
Oh my God, this movie. Go ahead. Finish your
I love this movie. It's not perfect. It certainly has its issues, but I don't mind it. No, explain. Explain, why do you not like it? Why are you laughing?
I'm not going to tell you why I don't like it yet. I'm going to tell you what I did like about it first. I come into these things with an open mind. You know me. I'm not like you. Where I come in already biased and prejudiced towards because you don't like the genre.
No, that's not
It's not true?
No, it's not true.
May I present to you evidence number 1, Ghosted.
Yeah, because Ghosted's not a good movie.
You did not come into that movie open-minded.
No, because I knew that movie was gonna be shit.
See?
No, because I knew the movie was gonna be shit.
See?
It looks like a generic, like streaming service slop.
Who's better, Me or you?
Me.
I come in.
No, me.
I don't
yeah,
think so.
Me. I'm not saying my opinions is better than yours.
Okay.
I am just saying.
Let me preface this by saying I hope you are better than me in every category in life because I love you and you're my son. But in this scenario, I beat you because I go in.
Why would you be? Man, you're dad. You're not supposed to say that. What are you, abusive parent from like the 1980s?
No, it's like a race. Belt? I beat you in a race. I didn't beat you with a belt. Are you crazy?
It's like, ugh!
No. But here's why I beat you.
Why would you beat me?
In my mind.
Okay, what is
when I saw this movie, I didn't read the whatever it's about. I was like, oh, cool, a movie about trains. That'll be fun.
And a lumberjack.
I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know anything about the movie. I came into it completely blind and open-minded. Mm-hmm. I didn't know
much about the plot. I just knew some of the people had a bit of problem with it, with like the narration, which we will certainly talk about. At least that's my issue.
But what are we talking about?
The narration.
Oh yeah, that guy. I looked that up. That was I can't remember where that guy's from. He's in so many movies. The narrator. I forgot.
Was it William H. Macy?
No, I forgot his name. I'll look it up in a second while we're chatting, while you're like ranting and raving about this movie.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the difference. I come in open-minded. I will watch anything.
Okay.
And I will make my assessment afterwards. I don't come in going, oh, this movie's going to stink.
Well, yeah, there are some films where is going to stink.
Give me an example. Outside of Ghosted.
Okay. Besides Ghosted, one film I can really think of is like Red Notice. Any Netflix slop like Red Notice, Red One.
What do you think about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Have
you seen it?
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't say.
Think? Good. Give me your thoughts on it if you haven't seen it.
I can't say.
Yeah, I know.
Just from footage I've seen from it, it looks fine.
Okay, good. Good. You passed the test.
It looks okay, but I can't say because, not every trailer represents the movie very well.
Who?
Not every trailer represents a movie good. Well,
oh, yeah, that's true. It's a good movie. I don't care what the internet or anybody else thinks.
I can't say because, again, I have not formulated my opinion on it.
Yeah. Anyway, Train Dreams, the movie.
Yep.
Nominated for an Oscar.
It is. It is nominated for Best Picture. No performance nominees, which kind of shocked me.
Yeah, and you heard about this because you got your finger on the pulse, so you kind of knew about this movie.
Yeah, not a whole lot about the plot.
Right.
I just knew some people like Joel Edgerton, Felicity Jones.
I like that
Carrie
actor.
Condon. Felicity Jones?
I like all of them. All the actors I like.
I like all these actors, too. And William H. Macy's in the movie.
Is the main guy, would you say Joel Edgerton?
Yeah, Joel Edgerton.
Ledgerman.
Okay.
He's the guy from Thor Ragnarok, right?
No.
Yeah, when he lands on the fake planet, and they're like, they catch Thor. He's like, "Are you a fighter or are you food?" That guy. Is that the same guy?
No, not the same guy.
No.
You remember Attack of the Clones?
No.
Like Uncle Owen, the younger Uncle Owen.
Yeah,
that's him.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, there you go. Uncle Owen's in this movie. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll love this movie.
Not a good idea. I mean, Owen does have his own family, but no way these movies are connected at all.
Right. So, okay. So now, all right. So I've never heard of the movie. Mm-hmm. I have zero knowledge of what it's about. The movie starts. And it starts
with him in his childhood.
And like we said, he's just kind of wandering aimlessly through life. He latches on and becomes a lumberjack.
And it's kind of seems like it's exploring. I think at first I thought this movie was about immigration because, you see like a couple of Chinese people being deported.
Yeah, you see more than that, man. There was the history of America is when the railroads were built by laborers, of course, primarily Irish, Italians, poor working class men, and also Chinese. Right, there's a lot of Chinese immigrants that
there is a lot of Chinese immigrants, which I guess you could see as like a reflection of the Chinese Exclusion Act from the 1880s.
Yeah, so
it's close enough, I guess.
Yeah, there is some historical references to them. So anyway,
but I wouldn't say it's that important important.
But that's not his real job in the movie. So the whole movie is based on him he kind of grows up. He's a lumberjack, but decides to go work at the railroads because they were making more money.
Pretty much, yeah.
At this point, he's already met Jane Erso. The girl from
sorry, we cannot
Rogue One.
remember the names.
Yeah, it was the girl from Rogue One.
It is the girl from Rogue One, so we are talking about,
right.
But she is very good in this movie, and then we sometimes forget, oh, she is a real actress.
She's a real actress.
Because, she was... It's not... I don't blame her. I just blame on how that character's written. She just kind of felt lifeless and didn't really have much personality to me.
In which one?
In Rogue One.
Oh, yeah.
And we know she is a 2-time nominee for like The Brutalist and Fury of Everything.
Her character was more bubbly in this movie. So anyway, what it is the first kind of 25 minutes of the movie, that's really what we see is him. He's a kid. He gets shipped off. He grows up. He works as a lumberjack. He marries this woman, meets her at church, and marries her. And that's really the first 25, 30 minutes. So we get a lot of things out of the way.
Which I guess I gotta say, kind of lists one of my few problems with film. I just wish they had a bit more chemistry to them.
What do you mean? They didn't have enough chem. It's not a rom-com.
No.
The guy is a ham sandwich. Okay? What do you want from him? Grand gestures? He's lived a pretty rough life. He's had a rough go of it.
Yeah, he's had a rough life in general.
Yeah. So, what do you want him to do? He can't buy her flowers. He's poor.
Just steal flowers.
No, he's not that kind of guy.
Just steal flowers.
He's not that kind of guy. He's just a working class guy.
Just do it.
Very dull. Nothing really to him except work. And that's it. And he gets married. And then he gets married and he goes off to do the railroad stuff. And this was the most exciting part of the movie to me and
it's a great scene too, because one thing I guess we will list my problem is that the narration tells us about their friendship without us really showing it or having a bit of a conversation between them. We don't really see enough of that to really care.
Remember when we were watching the movie, I said, oh man, I think I could enjoy this life. Because there was a scene where it's like we could go months without even uttering a word to each other in this line of work.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of hardened men. You know what I mean? They live hard lives. And he had, as much as he could become friends with somebody in that business, in the railroad and lumberjack business, he befriended this Chinese guy. They worked side by side. They hung out together. They didn't really talk. These guys aren't much talkers.
They're very quiet, very reserved, very stoic.
Think of like a grandpa from, that survived the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression. They don't talk much. These guys are the same. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really talk very much.
It kicks off.
Nope.
He's married now. He goes off to the railroads to work for like 6 months.
Pretty much.
And he's about to go home.
He is, but there's one thing.
What's the thing?
Chinese guy dies.
His Chinese friend dies that he barely speaks to, but they're friends.
Which that leads to one of my favorite scenes where, every lumberjack is like cheering on.
Before we go on, we're spoiling the movie.
I mean, that's before.
No. This is a new movie.
Yeah, I know.
We got to figure out how much we're going to spoil this movie.
Okay.
Because we've made it a point to not review new movies, and all of these movies are in the last 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we spoil the hell out of this one? I don't care because I don't like the movie, but
I say we should. I mean,
so spoiler alerts. We're gonna spoil the crap out of this movie.
Ooh.
So, yeah, a bunch of guys from the railroad come pick up the poor Chinese guy, walk him to the bridge where they're building the railroad, and launch him off of it.
Why? Maybe discrimination, maybe?
We have no idea why. Obviously, it's discrimination. It's prejudice. I don't know why they did it. Was he the only Asian guy there?
He was probably the only Asian guy there.
His friend, he's this guy that he's worked side by side with. He tried fighting it, but really didn't.
No.
They kind of shoved him and he's like, what am I going to do?
And that's it. I think what this movie does a really great job at is really the performances. Like Joel Edgerton is amazing in this movie. What?
He doesn't do anything.
He genuinely conveyed emotion and vulnerability.
He conveyed zero emotion.
Okay, name. What are you talking about? Are you just like,
dude,
ignoring?
No,
ignoring the other scenes.
We just explained They tossed the guy off the bridge.
But did you pay attention to what
I
happened
did.
later on after that?
No.
When those guys were cheering,
Yeah.
he was genuinely feeling pain. So all he ever thought about was the Chinese guy.
No, it haunted him.
That was one of the best scenes of the movie.
No. He was He was haunted.
What are you talking about?
Wait, let me explain.
Okay.
He was haunted by his death.
Yeah.
He tossed him over the thing and then he just kind of stared out into the horizon.
Maybe because
dead in the eyes.
Maybe because he's hiding his own feelings about it.
I just think he's a
I
ham
genuinely
sandwich.
think
He's a wet blanket.
he couldn't do anything about it.
Dude,
That was the problem.
it gets worse from there.
Oh my god.
This movie gets...
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Did you not pay attention, or is it mainly it's subtle acting?
Subtle acting. What are you talking about, man?
You
witnessed the murder of a friend. You witnessed the murder of a
and he's
friend.
genuinely feeling pain in that scene.
Did you?
Just through his imagination of the Chinese guy alone, that he feels
you're
terrified.
mistaking pain for, like I said, regret. He didn't do anything to save his friend. It haunts him till the end of his days. And it gets worse from there, guys. This guy's life sucks.
Yeah, his life does get worse.
It sucks. The whole movie is nothing but heartache.
Although it does have an optimistic ending.
The whole movie, I repeat, is nothing but heartache. It is. And okay, so I'm starting with what I didn't like about it. And I promised that I'd tell you what I liked about it.
Yeah.
Beautifully shot film.
Oh, yeah. This is one of the best shot films of 2025. It is beautiful.
And I've heard of this thing where they make movies as Oscar bait. Is this an Oscar bait movie?
No, I don't think it's
Oscar
Oscar
bait
baity at all.
Because outside of how it's wonderfully shot,
yeah, it is a beautifully shot movie,
Right.
especially with like the train scenes,
all of it,
the overall wide shots with
Yep.
the doors and everything. I think is very well done.
all of it. And the problem is, that's where it ends for me. That's where it ends.
You're crazy.
Call me crazy, but I like to think there is some happiness in the world. Okay,
Not every
this
film
movie
is
doesn't
like
represent
that.
any of that.
No. Not every film has to be this way.
What?
Like always happy fun, la la la.
I'm not saying happy fun.
Yeah,
la, la, la.
that's what it feels like.
I'm just saying this movie.
That's what it made it sound like.
This movie's so sad.
Yes, it is sad,
There's so much heartache
but that
in
is
this
your
movie.
preference for what you want out of
Good.
movies.
Let people watch it and then tell us. I bet you.
Yeah, it's a miserable movie, but that's not a detriment. You're acting like it is a detriment. It's
It
like,
is for me.
this movie is too sad for me.
It is for me.
But that's the point.
I'm not watching a movie like
That's
that ever
the
again.
point.
If any of the other movies in this lineup
If
are
it's
like
not
that,
for you, then don't watch it. It's just a
made me
personal
watch it.
thing.
You made me watch it.
Yes, because it's a Best Picture nominee.
You made me watch it,
Yes.
and now I'm mad.
Oh, now you're mad? Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, I'm mad.
Why are you mad?
Well, I'm mad at you. I can't be mad at anything else. You made me watch it. What did I tell you like 8 episodes ago? Sad dad equals mad. That's where we are. We're mad now.
Okay.
Do you want me to explain why I think it's sad, this movie?
Go right in.
Everybody dies. Everybody
Okay.
dies in this man's life.
But that's how life works, man. Which I will say,
Come on, dude.
that's how life is.
So,
That's life. I don't know how to tell you that.
yeah, that's life.
What, you want
that's not
everyone
life.
to live? That's not how that works.
Wait till we get into what I mean. And everybody listening to this episode is going to walk away, and we're going to have to pay for people's therapy bills after this episode
Why?
because that's how sad this movie was. This guy, he gets married. His Chinese friend dies. He goes home. He's married at this point. He leaves for months and months at a time. He built
And
a
that's
house.
all he thinks about is that guy. For like the first few minutes of the movie, that's all he ever thinks about.
Well, there's always you always see the Chinese his Chinese friend in his dreams. He always sees him.
Which I always kind
So
of like.
that's what I mean by he's haunted by it. You know what I mean?
And I like to imagine train represents death. It's like, not only because, he worked under railroad, but I also see it as a reflection of, of death and just him scared of it.
Yeah, it's kind of a one-way road. right?
Yeah, it's
the
a one-way road.
Goes in one direction.
And I see it as a metaphor for
can't turn around. Yeah, train can't turn around. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But anyway, he goes to. You're right. That is a good way of. That's a good way they represented it. Like I said, the movie was very well shot, very well thought of. However, the premise and the story is so freaking sad.
It is sad. But to the point, you feel empathetic for Robert.
You feel his sadness, which I guess that's the point of the movie. I just don't like that feeling, and I don't want to feel that way.
Then that's fine. That's your preference. Then watch comedies then.
That's the whole point we're doing this, so people hear my preference. Are you crazy? I'm supposed to go with no.
You should go into what the movie's trying to say.
I don't like what it's trying to say.
Okay.
And that's my opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mute my mic.
That's it, folks.
That's it. Because here's why. This guy spends half his year away from his family. He's married now. They built this nice little log cabin by a river.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful wife. He now has a daughter. All he dreams about is spending time with his daughter.
I like those scenes where he's with his wife and they're kind of building the house. They're like placing all the rocks. I thought that was a little sweet moment.
Right. So now you're watching this movie thinking, oh, that's nice. He goes away for 6 months to provide for his family in this gut-wrenching, like hardened, very stressful job of lumberjack, railroad, whatever the hell he's doing. He meets all these characters in there, only to come home to his family that need him, and he's so excited to see them. So those are the happy moments in the movie. He comes back, he spends time with his daughter, teaches her things, fishing, spends time with the wife, all beautiful. Like
it's all very nice. At
this point, I'm enjoying the movie.
It seems like his life is doing just fine.
Yep. I'm enjoying the movie. I am. Because every time they switch back to him going back to his job, something terrible happens.
Yeah, always something terrible
Somebody
happens.
dies. Yeah, somebody's
and then
maimed.
We get to this whole new group, and he talks with this guy, which, here's the thing.
Well, yeah. Before you go there, he now has gone back and forth twice to work and home. So we've seen him at the railroad for 6 months. Then now they cut to him spending time with his family. And now he goes back to the lumberjack job. And that's where he meets this guy who's, quotes the Bible left and right, that's not the issue.
There's something suspicious about him, though. There's kind of something unnerving about that character.
Yeah,
which
it was more the way he was.
I will say this, though. One thing I think the worst aspect of this movie is definitely the narration. I honestly didn't like the narration for the entire movie. I get what it's trying to do. It makes it feel like a documentary. It makes the film feel a lot more realistic as it is. My problem with it is that a lot of it was definitely a tell, don't show kind of mentality. Like, I'm fine with him with the first few minutes with his childhood, but I just don't like that it kind of dominated the entire movie.
Oh, they explain the movie more in narration than they do in film. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Like, they're telling us things like, wow, these characters had great connections.
That's
and I'm
perfect.
Like, they don't really show you it, though. That's the point. Movies is a visual medium. They shouldn't tell you that.
No. Good.
Why?
Good. Because those are all...
Why is it a good thing?
Those are all nonsense things.
What do you mean that's nonsense? Why would they tell you? The whole point about movies, it's a visual medium. It's supposed to show you the relationship.
Make the movie silent. Make the movie silent. If it's all visual. It's not all. It's audio, it's visual,
it's called
everything.
Show, don't tell. You ever heard about that?
No.
Mentality?
I never heard of that.
What do you mean you've never heard of it?
Show, don't tell? Like, is that a movie industry term?
Yes.
How would I know that?
Because you're doing a podcast with me.
Yeah, but you're the guy that knows all that stuff. I just come in and say crazy stuff. But no, I mean, look, he's giving us context in the narration. Maybe this is
easily something that can be... but it's easy to tell, though, in those visuals. That's the thing. You could easily do that.
Maybe this is another one of those films where the producer's like, we only got $2 million. Just make them say it.
That could be it. Actually,
sir, no, we need to go film shots in Vancouver. No, we don't have the money for it. Just let Jim say it. Maybe that's what this... Is this considered an independent film?
I mean, how much was... I think this film didn't cost a whole lot. I don't think it cost like... I'm saying like $20 million.
Was it in movie theaters too?
For a limited time.
That's terrible. Movies
How's that terrible?
Well, because I mean, I don't know. They should be out in theaters. People should be going to the. Yeah. This is the kind of movie.
Oh wait, no, actually, no, that's not great because, unfortunately, Netflix bought Warner Bros.
Oh, that deal finished?
It's about to, and that could limit a lot of Warner Bros. Films in theaters for 2 weeks.
What's that got to do with this movie? Is it a Warner Bros. Movie, this movie?
No, because Strange Dreams is a Netflix movie.
No. Oh, this was a straight up Netflix movie?
Yeah. Oh. It got a limited time release in theaters for a few days, and then it went straight to Netflix.
These guys, they're cheating. They put it on 10 movie theaters so they can get Oscar nominations.
Yeah.
What a bullshit. Bullshit. But anyway, so this guy goes, Aden's talking about this kind of preacher guy who just, and I remember saying it, I'm like, oh my God.
And the narrator tells you that, even though you can easily tell just by what he's saying, it feels like it comes straight from the Bible.
Remember, I had said that these people don't talk to each a lot.
No, this guy talks.
This guy wouldn't shut up.
Excessively.
Right.
And to the point they got tired of it.
Right. And I turned to Aden and I said, man, I wish they didn't kill the Chinese guy and kill this guy instead.
Well, what happens in the next scene?
My wish came true. That's what happened in the next scene.
Which I will say is very satisfying, especially knowing from the motivation of this guy that killed him. He's a black guy who killed him because he was racist.
Yeah, this guy
and killed his brother.
And this African-American guy comes these guys are in the middle of the woods. So this random guy shows up and he goes, does anybody know where I can find Jim Jackson? And everybody's just looking around. Nobody answers them.
It's very slow.
It's very slow
for that scene. And then,
no
this guy
music.
runs away.
Yeah. And then the guy that wouldn't stop talking just gets up and starts running. And then pop, he shoots him in the back. And then that's it. That's best scene in the movie. That's my favorite scene in the whole movie.
It's not I don't think it's the best scene in the movie.
It's my favorite scene.
It's a satisfying scene for sure, seeing him die.
It's the only time I felt...
Especially knowing his motivation, the black guy's motivation for killing him.
It's the only time I felt any satisfaction or any joy in that movie. And seeing him with his baby. Seeing him with his daughter. Those two things. Right?
Those were sweet.
So he's experiencing all these things. Again, he's a wet blanket. He doesn't...
Even though he doesn't really express grief.
Nobody showed any emotion. That guy was killed.
Because... I mean, who cared about that guy?
Yeah, in real life, I would have been. I would have lost my mind. Like, what are you doing?
I mean,
but in that world,
even in real life, you'd be empathetic. But
please, in real life, you see somebody get shot, you're gonna be like, oh, okay,
yeah, of course.
See you later.
I would feel sad, but I feel like the problem is you don't have this connection with him.
I hope you're never in a situation where somebody's getting shot in front of you. You're not going to be this stoic. Nobody is.
No, definitely not.
It's not. It doesn't end well. So, but these guys, I guess they see it a lot. They just kind of like, oh, well, this guy died. He committed some crimes, and that's it. It's over. And
then this is where we're introduced to William H. Macy, which honestly, it feels like a while since we've seen William H. Macy in a movie. In a minute, and he was great in this movie. It really reminded me how good of an actor William H. Macy can be. Because it feels like a while, probably because he was married to Felicity Huffman, aka the person that caused this whole college scandal.
Huh?
William H. Macy was married to Felicity Huffman.
Who's that?
The woman from Desperate Housewives.
Oh, okay. What happened? Oh, the college scandal.
Yeah, because his daughter were doing very good.
Oh, so they got him into colleges. Oh,
yeah, and
he's a part of that.
I think so. I mean, he was married to Felicity Huffman.
Rich people do that all the time. That's nothing new.
But he is really great in this movie, and he actually has a bit of personality to him. We actually feel like we have a bit of more insight to him than any other character. He feels like he has this great relationship with Robert.
Yeah, they again, as close as these people can get. They see each other for 6 months, barely talk to each other, leave, and come back. My
favorite scenes in the movies are just those little small conversations Robert has with William H. Macy, with these characters. They're great. It feels really real and genuine when it does happen.
Yeah. Too bad he dies too. Everybody dies.
Oh, yeah, he does die, which could be dementia. It could be Alzheimer's.
He got hit in the head with a huge branch. What it is hemorrhaging. He died from
from a big
internal bleeding
branch that
fell on his head. So there you go. The movie just gets sadder and sadder, right? And you go, oh man, because I like William H. Macy's character too, and he's older, so he can't really do lumberjacking really. So He does the bombs. He does the
and my
dynamite.
thing is, the movie's themes and its overall approach, I think it's not very subtle. That's kind of my problem with it. It is conveyed decently enough. I just think I wish it was conveyed a bit more subtly and less on the nose with its themes and its ideas. Especially with William H. Macy's character kind of talking with Robert in like those last few scenes. Like, just look at the beauty of the life.
Yeah. Well,
look at this beauty.
No reason to invest in him that much if he's just going to die in the next scene.
And I genuinely felt bad because he was a very likable character that you grew attached to.
Yep. Too bad.
Wow, that is so mean.
It's not. This is the movie. Not every movie's going to be happy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not every movie's going to have everything nice and organized and make you smile.
Like you.
William H. Macy.
Wow, like
Dead.
you.
Dead.
Like you.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse. So after this whole thing,
So
he went back home.
Right.
Back home.
Remember, we said 6 months work, 6 months home. So now he's done the lumberjack thing. The guy that keeps quoting the Bible, dead. William H. Macy, his friend, dead.
But even then, who cared about the Bible guy?
Well, no, it's just showing you the life of, how it's rugged.
And just how it gets
there's kind of no rules.
Progressively worse.
Right, no rules. I mean, he didn't deserve to die, that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a viewer, we were like, man, I hope he dies. But in reality, he doesn't deserve to die. If he did something illegal, he deserves to be brought to justice.
Or just racist, or just kill the person.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the reason is. We live in a society where there's due process, or there should be.
We live in a society.
We live in a society. So now he's going back. He's on the train home again.
Something unexpected happened. A fire.
A forest fire.
A forest fire. Man, this movie's really relevant to these to this day.
Huge forest fire. So a lumberjack witnessing a forest fire.
Yep. Which never happened in that town. His train
stops. Yeah. As his train stops into his hometown. So he doesn't live in town. They live really out there in the middle of the woods.
Yep.
So no, go ahead, Auden. Tell people the happy moment where he reunites with his family.
His family died at the fire.
His wife and daughter are killed in the fire.
Yep.
Stupid movie.
I honestly did not expect that to happen. But, I mean, in that sense, I think it shows how life is just unpredictable that way.
This guy...
And then his life just gets worse to the point...
This is now where we see him fall apart.
And it's where the film gets better for me.
It doesn't get better for me. When that happened, I'm like...
But for his life, definitely not.
Turn this off. There's no need. We know how this ends.
Sorry, we're joking around for a scene that's very emotional. Also, too, though, the fire
it's a movie.
Thank God, very in reality, well done.
Thank God, in real life, these people aren't dead.
It looked gorgeous with those forest fires, though.
I don't care at that point. I don't care.
And then he basically stays home. Because he hopes to find him one day, because he genuinely believes that they didn't die.
We all hoped. I'm sitting there waiting, oh, please, for the love of God, let them just walk over the hill for this poor man.
Didn't happen.
Doesn't happen.
Nope.
Doesn't happen. And he just becomes feral. He just sleeping outside.
Just depressed.
He won't leave the campsite that's burned down. Like, he won't leave the area that's been burned down.
Nope.
I mean, that's it. He's a shell of a man now. His whole life flashing before his eyes. So sad. And if you like movies like that, you'll enjoy the hell out of this movie. But I don't. So I wanted to shut it off and turn on, Trolls 2 or something.
But then it leads to probably my favorite conversations are just with him and this Indian guy.
So he worked, this Native American guy who owns the general store in town. He worked for him once in a while.
Yeah.
So that guy was kind enough to come check in on him. He brought food. He'd come and spend time with him
and just talk with him.
Is this a good moment to ask who your favorite character was in the movie?
Robert.
Who's that?
The main character of the movie. I say it's Robert and the Indian guy.
For me, it was the Native American guy.
Yeah. And I just love that scene where Robert or Joel Edgerton is really conveying grief. Like, it is amazing. Emotionally speaking. Did you forget the scene where he's talking about his family?
To who?
The Indian guy when they first meet. When they
I'll be honest with you. I checked out a little bit when the wife and the daughter died.
You gotta always pay attention.
I paid attention, but I'm like, I don't give a shit about this movie anymore. If they don't come back,
you're crazy, man.
If they don't come back, or at least the daughter, okay, we get it.
You should get your full attention. No. You should get your full attention for these movies.
Not when it's crazy like that. There's no need. I came back. I came back when the puppies show up.
I'm gonna leave the store when you said that.
What? What are you gonna? Where are you going?
For puppies? That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Or are you thinking, wow, this is like, oh my god, I kind of watch these funny dogs.
Yeah, a little doggy showed up. You don't remember?
I mean, it is nice because
that's what sucks him out of his thing.
Yeah.
I look for the happiness. I don't look for sadness. So no, my mind didn't register his breakdown. It registered his happiness when he saw the puppies.
Yeah, and that was a very, very nice and sweet moment. And, they got to hang out with the Indian guy.
This is how people like me, see? It resonates. The happiness resonates with me, not the sadness.
Because he kind of views it as his own kids.
I don't avoid sadness. I just don't want to be seeing it in my entertainment. Remember, his wife said, I want a dog. They never got a dog. And now 4 puppies show up. 4 random puppies show up.
Yep.
And he takes care of them,
which I like to believe are other owners' dogs, but they died or just left them behind.
And throughout this whole thing that we're talking about, years now have gone by. So we don't really know how much time has gone by. Years and years. I think he rebuilds the cabin. He starts doing a carrier business. We bought a couple horses and he takes people in and out of town, ships things. He's like a taxi service with his horse carriage,
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of became his job.
The only way we know time is passing by is as time goes on. They start like making his hair is gray and his beard turns gray.
And then he talks with Carrie Condon, which I think one thing I'm very happy by is that they didn't have this like overall like forced like romantic relationship or anything like that. You think they would, but
well, they have similar tragedies in their lives,
which we will talk about.
I'll be honest with you, his is far more tragic.
I like his scenes with Carrie Condon though. Like, she is great in this movie.
So Carrie Condon is this woman he picks up with his buggy service.
Yeah, and has heard about.
Yeah, she's coming to survey the land after the fire occurred.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, so they build a friendship. But then we find out that her husband, she's a widow. Yeah. He's a widower. You'd think, in any other of these kind of formulaic style movies, they would form a new love interest.
Didn't happen.
And even I said, I'm like, wouldn't it be nice if these two got together? Because I like the formula, bro.
I don't.
A little bit of happiness.
I don't.
Yeah, so it doesn't.
But
happen.
He does feel a little bit of happiness just talking with her and just
if he has
content with life.
Yeah, they're kindred.
He got to rebuild the house.
He rebuilds the house, and again, right now we're almost like 3/4 of the way through the movie. That's it. That's this movie. Is this guy's tragic life?
And then they're talking about the forest life, and you
talk about what?
The forest. They're talking about like the forest fire that happened that day, and it was one of my favorite scenes in the movie because again, they both convey grief very effectively in the movie.
Yeah, it's all silent, very stoic. They don't really show a lot of emotion, either of them,
which could just be because they move on.
I don't know, man. I'd be a hot mess.
And then it leads to the scene when Robert goes out to other cities because by that time has just gone by.
I think at this point like 20 years have gone by, so we don't really know.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, 30 years actually.
Yeah, they're shoving a lot into a movie under 2 hours, right? So they're moving quick. Again, I think the producers like, look, man, we don't have any more money.
Which I think it seemed like it took place around, I think the last few scenes seemed like it took place around the early 60s because, Robert's watching, the TV and he's like, I don't know what this thing is because, he lives in a farm. He feels disconnected from reality.
Yeah.
And just evolving. And he never really did. He did later on, of course. He went to like New York City or I think it was Chicago.
Seattle.
Oh, was it Seattle?
Yeah, I don't think he ever made it
No. Okay.
Remember the narrator said it. He never saw the beach and he never saw either of the coasts.
And he only went to Montana. That was the closest.
So he went to some big city, visited, ate corn dogs, watched. He's never left.
And he was watching footage of like John Glenn orbiting around the Earth. And I think my dad and I were like asking, like, when does this take place? And I said, I think it was like 1961 because that was when John Glenn,
right.
It was either 1961 or 1962.
Yeah.
No, it was 1962. 1962.
So we have no idea what happens between
1920
we don't know because
I think 1930s because
it's hard to tell.
And by that time he gets older, which I will say the makeup's very impressive on Robert. It's really well done.
Oh, it's not CGI?
No, not CGI. It's all. Why would it be AI?
Because
why would it be AI?
All it takes is a producer to go, we don't got the money for this.
We talked about AI before.
Maybe.
And we know they're not going to use AI that much.
You never know.
Dang it, man.
We'll never know. Anyway, CGI, practical makeup. Sorry.
Yeah, it's practical makeup, yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse moi.
But, it was hard to gauge because we talked about he met this woman and they talked. That looked like it was in the 1920s.
It looked like 1930s.
And the next thing you know, he has a TV and he's watching John Glenn orbit. So
yeah,
we literally skipped 20 years of his life between that moment and now. We have no idea.
Probably not a whole lot happened anyway. Right. It's not very eventful. His life is very simple.
Simple. He's never left that little corner of his world. He's literally lived in the forest his whole life. No, I mean, and that's a good representation of people at that time, right?
Yeah, and
they just worked and they went home. They worked and they went home, and they never left their little bubble.
I will say this: I really wish, again, it tells you the themes of the movie without really kind of interpreting it yourself, because it kind of tells you he really understands Lev, and to me, the overall themes of the movie is about Lev. And the things that happen in life. That's to me what I think it is.
You bring up a good point. What's their names? Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Were on the Joe Rogan podcast. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about this with their movie, Rip.
And they were talking about the Netflix formula.
Yeah. That they had to constantly remind people what the plot is because people tend to look down on their phones or they're not paying attention.
Yeah, because, people have low attention spans. And Netflix genuinely believes people have low attention spans.
They don't believe it. It's in the data. They can see it. They can see people pausing or
that's scary,
engagement.
Actually.
Yeah. It's all.
That's scary, actually, that people can just see what you're watching.
Do you think they use that Netflix formula for this movie too?
Are Netflix just using the Patriot Act, but for like
because this wasn't a complicated Patriot Act. No, you know what they're using? They're saying agree to these terms. When you click I agree, you're giving them permission for anything they want to do.
So they're like watching. I'm watching movies on my. I'm watching Instagram reels on my phone while I'm watching movies.
Have you ever read the agreements in those things when you agree?
Yeah.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. Not the whole thing.
Yeah, of course. So you don't know what you're agreeing to because you're not reading it. You're going, I just want to watch a movie. Agree. That's it. 95% of us, that's what we're doing. So you know what is a good use of AI?
What?
Copy that agreement, paste it into ChatGPT and say,
don't please do that. Just look it up on the internet. Just look.
Please.
Actually, Google doesn't even exist anymore. It's Gemini AI.
Please summarize this.
It's Gemini AI.
And tell me the risks.
What about Gemini?
Same thing. ChatGPT, Gemini, same thing.
They're not the same thing.
AI is AI.
Gemini is now part of the search engine now for Google.
So what? So it's Copilot with Microsoft. Doesn't matter.
What do you mean, so what? You're saying that for every time. So what?
Google was AI before AI became AI. Don't worry. It was always giving you suggested searches. What are you talking about? No big deal. Look it up. Either way, you signed an agreement when you will sign on Netflix.
Do you think crazy?
Do you think this movie was using that formula? Because I'll be honest with you, this movie could have been way more art housey and artsy fartsy, but it wasn't. It was very like in your face what's happening.
Yeah, and that's something I didn't like about the narration.
Yeah,
it didn't need an excessive amount of narration. If I'm going to be honest with you, it really didn't need that.
You're all worried about AI. I'm worried about this kind of nonsense, the dumbing down of cinema.
Because I understood the themes pretty clearly without even knowing from
this is why
knowing from the narration. It's just I knew it just from, from the dialogue alone, just through the characters alone.
The wife and daughter to die in such a horrific way.
No, not at all. I mean, there's dream sequences that show you with him and his daughter.
But this guy's lived a pretty lonely existence.
Pretty much, and he felt content about it. You could say this film is really trying to say something about loneliness, but I see it more as a theme of life and just the things you expect in life, whether it's unpredictable and predictable in life.
There's ups and downs in life. This was formulated.
I think it had its ups, like with the ending.
5 years of this man's life is ups. The rest is all down.
But at least there were ups in his life.
At least the way it was presented to us. We don't know what happened in the 20 years between his wife, him picking himself back up after his wife died and until he dies.
Yeah.
Because they take us through this guy's whole life. The whole movie from beginning to end is this guy's entire life. The movie ends with him dying.
Yeah.
He goes in an airplane.
That's part of life. He goes on a plane.
He pays $4 for an airplane ride. Can you guys believe it?
I mean, how much would that be now? That's the thing.
$4. I don't know. That was 1961.
I think it was like 1962.
Let's see. Let's see.
We're doing a bit of research right now.
Let's see.
I'm surprised you didn't even know about planes because planes was invented in 1901. I'm surprised by that.
Well, he's lived, like you said, he's lived a pretty sheltered life. I think a lot of this stuff was after.
But also too,
what did we say? $4?
Yeah, $4.
In let's say 1962. Let's say 1962. And in today's dollars, $43. I take a plane ride for $43.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the point where we would give our own ratings.
That was the most excitement he's ever seen before we give our ratings, right? Well, then the poor guy just dies alone in his cabin, never to be found.
And it looks abandoned.
Well, yeah, because he dies and the earth takes over the cabin again.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was a beautifully tragic movie.
It is a beautifully tragic movie, and that's it. That's how the movie ends. Our last shot is with him in the plane, feeling content with life.
Dad equals sad. Dad plus sad equals mad.
I like that last shot, though, with him in a plane. It makes it feel, I don't know, very happy.
It's the second time. It's the only time I saw him smile.
And that's nice. That's good to see.
Since his daughter died.
What?
He smiled when his daughter was alive. We saw him smile and laugh.
Yeah.
We didn't see him laugh or smile again until he was in that airplane, the last 5 minutes of the movie.
And that was nice.
Yeah,
it keeps it a little optimistic.
Cinema-wise, yeah, it's fine. But
it keeps it optimistic a little bit with his life. That it didn't end off the worst way you could have imagined.
No.
That's what I see.
I'll never watch this movie again.
So, what would our ratings be?
What was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene
before we do our ratings
was him with Robert with this Indian.
Where they're sitting by the fire eating rabbit.
Yeah. And
I like it.
And then he gets very emotional about talking about his family. And my second favorite scene is when the last conversation between Carrie Condon and Robert.
Yeah, that was a nice scene too. Mine is the guy getting shot. You know why?
But why?
Was
he just annoying?
No. That was, yeah, he was, and I'm glad he's dead.
You could also see it as I also kind of see it as a kind of a generational difference because, in the movie, he tries to go back to his job and he sees these electric buzzsaw, like chainsaws.
Oh yeah, and he can't figure them out.
Yeah,
he can't do the chainsaw.
Just quit his job because he just feels entirely disconnected from.
You like that scene too, where he's older now and he doesn't know. Yeah.
I see it as a movie about evolution too, and just how someone can be disconnected. Doesn't evolve really.
Think of it this way: in life, he's lived his life into old age, and he's still trying to do the same job.
And he's trying to fit into his world.
It's like somebody that
he had no
worked
idea
with typewriters and now needs to learn how to use computers.
Yeah, and also too, he just doesn't know what TVs are. He never heard about spaceships. No. He's never heard of NASA.
No,
so.
He never cared.
This is all the first time he's ever heard of it.
Right. But
until someone told him.
None of those scenes were as good as the scene where the guy that talks too much gets shot by the guy that he killed his brother.
Not my favorite scene, although it is a very satisfying moment.
No, here's why it's my favorite scene.
Why?
He's asking the question. There's no music. Absolute silence.
Ooh.
Everybody's staring at him. Nobody's answering him.
It keeps it suspenseful.
Right. There's no
I like
moment.
That. It's not like Jaws where
no, there's none of that. All they're doing is staring at this guy in confusion because he's asking for a name that none of them recognize because the guy that talks too much gave a fake name.
Yeah,
and
true.
Then,
it keeps it awkward.
Out of nowhere, the guy that talks too much just jumps up and runs. And all we hear is the gunshot. I thought it was a great scene.
It keeps it suspenseful, I will say.
That's why it's going to get more Smokies than I originally anticipated.
Okay. So I would personally give this movie an 8 out of 10.
Go home.
Go home. What do you mean, go home?
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's an 8 out of 10 movie.
I don't want it. I don't know.
What do you rate it?
I don't want to say.
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Right, guys?
3 Smokies. One for that shooting scene. And 2 because it's under 2 hours.
Oh my God.
Everything else?
So terrible movie.
We have a saying in Armenian.
So terrible movie.
In Armenian.
No. Terrible movie. That's what it means.
Absolutely. Can't watch it again. We have a saying.
Okay.
In our language, we have a saying. Do you know what that saying is?
What is the saying?
Translated, it means we say throw it in the water. Churinede.
No, this is definitely not that movie.
That shooting scene.
That is not what that movie
shooting
is.
Scene.
That is not what that movie is.
That shooting scene, and it's under 2 hours, is the only thing. The rest, churinede.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much, everybody. Do not. If you guys like this kind of movies, you're gonna love this movie. So that's all I got to say about that.
I do recommend this movie very personally. Just ignore the narration. You'll be okay.
If you like these kinds of movies where it's, stupidly sad, go ahead and watch it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and watch it.
Yeah.
Let's see what everybody else thought. Oh, here we go. So
95% of Rotten Tomatoes, absolutely deserved. And a 90% audience score. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
You know what's funny?
What is it?
Is the people that reviewed this are people that sought this movie out. They're not my people.
They're my people.
Right, they're all your people.
They're my people.
It's not like my people are out there going to review.
They understand my culture.
Right. They're not going to review this movie. Like, of course, it's 90% on the popcorn meter and 95% on the tomato meter. Because the average viewer probably didn't even know this movie existed.
Or people are just idiots and just watching movies like, what is this movie?
No, I don't think people are idiots. But a lot of people don't want to, they don't want to feel sad, man. Watch. Let's see. Let's pin this, okay? And come back after award season to see what the popcorn meter is. Because people are not going to know about this movie until the awards, and then they'll go and watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll see a spike. I wonder if this 90% will drop in May. Because all the schlubs like me are going to go and go, oh, this movie is terrible, man. All right, okay, so let's hear what all of the critics have to say and the people have to say about it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
So we got one from Joel Enkelman from the Chicago Reader, and he gave it a splat. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
He said, it's disappointing. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton to say. That's just your opinion.
Yeah.
That's just your opinion, man.
That is your opinion. The Chicago Reader must not have a lot of subscribers because
maybe he just hates people from Idaho. I don't know what it could be.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
Okay, so we got a review from Stephanie Zacharek.
That's a cool name, right? Stephanie Zacharek.
That's a cool name. She works for the Time Magazine. This is a big deal.
I'd hire just for her name. That's a cool name.
That is a cool name. It works for Time Magazine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Time Magazine probably looked at her name and was like, wow, this is a cool name. Can we hire you?
That's right. It's about time. it's about Time Magazine.
It's about damn time. So we got a positive review from her. Oh, cool. And she said, Train Dreams is stunning to look at. The kind of film where each blade of grass, each jagged tree branch, each mini ripple of a rushing river seems to sing out as an individual. Just a lot of metaphors.
Yeah, but she's not wrong. The scenery was just as much a character in the movie as the people.
It's a stunning film to look at. Like some of the best cinematography of the year.
Yeah.
Especially with train scenes in general looked very cool. They looked very stunning.
Yeah.
Don't have a ton to say. It's just
could have done without the wife and daughter dying.
I like how poetic this review is. Usually when we look at reviews, they're not very, they don't have a ton of metaphors. But this is nice to see, and I wish the narration was like that the entire time to make it feel like a poem, but that's a different story.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a good representation.
Yeah, not a whole lot
of
to
the
say.
Cinematography of it. Yeah, let's see what the next character has to say.
Dwight Brown. And it's from the DwightBrownInc.com. What a egotistical guy. And he gave it a 2.5 out of 4. A dirge so solemn, viewers may exit this train before it arrives at its destination.
That's right.
Actually, I kind of like this review because he kind of used the train as a connection to this movie. It's kind of clever.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Dwight's smart. He's very clever.
He's very much on your opinion here.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to stop watching after the.
It is a very depressing movie, so I don't have a ton to say.
What are you gonna do? Dwight's right on the money, in my opinion.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He's got people on the popcorn meter. The regular viewers feel the same way on some of this stuff. Although it got a 90%. I got a guy named Diogo A.
Wow.
Oh, he's from Brazil. Cool.
We got our Brazil's people.
This is a long one. So I'm gonna
a half a star.
He gave it half a star.
Holy crap.
Yeah, but here's why.
Okay.
And I think it follows along with some of the complaints you had. 2 hours of Joel Edgerton as a sad lumberjack staring at trees, mountains, rivers, more trees, smoke, and a dog that's smarter than the whole production. Plot barely exists. Man loses family in fire, lives isolated, ages slowly, credits.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's pretty good. Dialogue?
What do you mean? There is a plot. Do you just not pay attention?
I did, but
this guy just doesn't pay attention.
His summation is pretty straightforward. Dialogue? Practically none.
Nope.
Pacing is glacial. One field walk shot dragged over 5 minutes. I don't remember anything like that.
No, and it's also a very slow-paced kind of movie.
Right.
Which probably shows how life is pretty slow.
Gorgeous.
That's the point. It's supposed to feel glacial,
Right.
the pacing.
But there's no good music in the movie. There's nothing, it's kind of a quiet
very
film.
quiet film,
Right.
which is fine.
But he's agreeing with you on some of your statements. Gorgeous cinematography, but it can't save the boredom.
I don't think it's boring.
Then the profound ending. After endless grief and quiet misery, he finally rides a cheap carnival biplane ride and dies. Yeah, half a star. This doesn't deserve half a star.
Finally, we're actually looking at a review that actually has substance.
Yeah, I mean, this guy did a good job of breaking it down why he doesn't like it.
I don't agree with anything he is saying.
He essentially said the same things I've been saying.
The pacing is glacial, but I think that's kind of the point.
For a movie under 2 hours.
It's very slow paced, and that's fine.
It's like hurry up and slow down.
It kind of complements, life in general. I think in a way it kind of enhances the overall themes of the movie, and I think it does a really good job of actually caring for this guy, for his family, because there's multiple scenes showing his relationship with his daughter and his wife. So in that sense, I think it's very well paced for what it is. In my opinion, I think it's well paced, but that's just me,
If this movie was any longer than it was, I would have lost my mind. So I'm glad it finished when it finished, how it finished, and how it was laid out. Because anything more, I was going to die in a bed.
Imagine
and
it
covered
being
in earth.
Boyhood, because Boyhood was like 2 hours and like 50 minutes.
What the hell's a Boyhood?
It's basically a movie about life, and literally, this movie was filmed for 10 years. Boyhood.
Don't make me watch this movie.
I'm not making you watch the movie.
Okay.
Trust me. I don't really like the movie that much.
Because I have a feeling that James G, with the Star Trek logo, is going to agree that he would watch Boyhood.
I'm
5
surprised.
stars.
I'm
Wait,
surprised.
5 stars. A moving whisper of a man's life threads in your mind. Beautiful, meditative, and moving. The forest of the Pacific Northwest is as much a character as the protagonist, which is right.
Yeah, he's right. He's not wrong. It is a very beautiful and meditative movie for sure.
Yeah.
And I just agree with that. I don't know. I don't have a ton to say.
No, that's it. Christy O. I put this in there because I thought it was hilarious. Beautifully shot, Fewer trains than I was hoping for.
This is probably the review that's probably the closest to a Letterboxd review, because Letterboxd reviews can always have these like one-liners, these kind of funny reviews, and
yeah, well, I agree with Christy. I would have liked to see more trains.
That's true. Yeah, there probably wasn't a whole lot of trains, but I kind of see the trains again less so as like a literal thing. Well, I mean, obviously you go through trains, but I see it again as a metaphor for kind of the dreams that he has, the nightmares that
things that
Robert
haunt him.
has.
Yeah,
because I see the train as a metaphor for death, and it's kind of a motif that kind of happens around the movie. It always appears.
Yeah.
And to the point, I think one of the last shots you've seen is with the train with these beautiful like lights surrounding it, which shows that maybe he just accepted death.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I see it.
It's the end of the road. Not much to show for it.
And the road,
his whole family died. What are you going to do, man?
It's at the road, Jack.
What are you going to do? This is what they told us we got to watch. We got to watch this movie.
Yeah, probably.
Captain Oscar. Who's the Oscars named after? A guy named Oscar? Or that's just...
No, that's just a thing. Actually, I forgot why.
Let's look at that for the next episode, where they come up with a stupid name.
Probably, yeah.
What are your final thoughts? People should go see this?
Yes, I think people should see the movie.
I don't think so. We just told you the whole movie. Anything, if you want to cry or get on antidepressants, go ahead, watch this movie. But thanks everybody for our first episode of the Oscar season.
This is fun. This was really fun. I had a great time, and I think we'll have a fun time too. And we hope I hope just from our reviews alone, you can actually check out these movies, because these movies deserve recognition.
Yeah.
And don't just watch like MCU, Star Wars, Disney movies. Don't just watch that. Watch other movies, please. And we hope with this recommendation,
that's a snobby way.
It's not
snobby.
Okay, bye.
Watch whatever you want.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.